Hello, my name is Francesca Saber, and today we will be filming from here to Jackson's Boat. And as you can see, there's a primary school here, and there's a road here. There's a hairdresser and a shop there. So today's kind of a sunny day, but not too sunny. It's a bit cloudy and sometimes there's a bit of wind, but it seems to be a good day for walking, so I've decided to go for a nice walk up to Jackson's Boat. And I will be walking there on my own today because it's a Sunday and the rest of my family are going to Salford Keys where I've already been this week. So I'm going somewhere different. To get there, we have to go down a small alleyway which is over there. And then we get to Chilton. It's quite a simple walk. There's another primary school here. And this is the alleyway. And it's kind of a small alleyway. Not many people have to come back here. But the people that do generally come by foot. There are some bikes, so you have to be a bit careful. Cyclists go around here, and because it's a Sunday, I'm guessing there are going to be just that many people than usual, but I don't really mind. I'm trying to get myself back up and walking as usual and to not be so afraid about it, even though sometimes I feel a bit nervous. The bikes should just get off their bikes and push their bikes, but usually people don't follow the rules. And they don't really wear masks even. And as you can see here, we're in Chilton. So we just need to keep walking straight down this road. Hoping that it doesn't start raining today and that it stays like this. I love coming here to Chilton to go for walks, especially towards Jackson's Boat, because as you walk there, you generally don't have many people, and the people that do live there, the people that do walk there are very few, usually, unless it's a Sunday or the weekend. As you can see, it's a bit windy today, so I hope the wind doesn't disturb the video too much. There's another alleyway over there with some allotments. But generally on this road it's just houses. It's a very residential road. It's very important that you be careful when crossing the road on the road, not this one, but the one after, because it leads to Chiltern, the main road of Chiltern, where a lot of people go past by car. So I'm gonna be really careful and cross slowly and carefully, unlike some people. I've seen people, instead of like taking the time on crossing the road, just try and push and shove into the road and not really pay attention. And I don't think that's very nice. You have a deli shop over there where people can sometimes come and eat, but it's not open today because it's a Sunday. This road leads to the main road of Chiltern and over there, so but it's a very busy road usually, so you have to be careful when crossing the road.
Wait 2 minutes.
It's really nice to see those people have put love hearts over there, and that people are still putting signs up saying thank you NHS and stuff, even though it's been kind of a while since they used to come out and clap here in Manchester. I'm not sure if they did that in other countries, but I'm guessing different countries did different things for the coronavirus. You have a corner shop here. And then we need to keep going straight down here. So we're just gonna keep going straight until we get to St. John's Church, which is very simple to get there, and I'm hoping that there aren't too many people today. There's a lot of cars at the moment that keep coming past or wanted to park their cars around here. As you can see here, you have some play area and some fields and stuff, and still the main roads over there. But I'm not really going to show other people. Here you have a thing to charge people's cars if they're electric. And like the other day, you have the yellow and the red pencils on the road. So you have to kind of go past here, but instead of going to the right, we have to keep going straight. That garden looks really nice. There is another primary school here. And this road leads to the main road of Chiltern. Again, most of the roads here do, because the main road is just on the left, and so they have to have a lot of roads to get there. And you also have roads leading towards St. John's Primary School and the park around here. Today is a very great day for walking because there aren't many people here out and about. They have a rainbow painted on the school front saying "Thank you NHS" and a beautiful bench. And you have some shops there. There used to be a sewing shop called Irene's over there, but the woman got old and she retired, so now they've opened some other shops instead. On the main road of Chiltern, you have a lot of restaurants and other shops and stuff. So Chiltern is a nice place to walk if you really want to go there. I would really suggest it. As someone with autism, I really like going in certain places where, like Chiltern, because there aren't too many people and the people are generally really kind and helpful around here. And also you have a lot of, you have the St. John's Church where Father McMahon is an amazing priest, and he always listens to people. So soon we'll be getting up to St. John's Primary School. But for now we still have to get past this busy main road. So you should be very careful crossing the road. Yeah, a takeaway shop, and this busy road leads to the main road as well. And you have a restaurant called, no, a pub called the Lloyd's, and another pub here. So it's kind of a very busy road. We're just gonna cross over the road and get to over there, and that leads to St. John's Church. As you can see, there's a lot of places on this road, like Oxfam, Europans, Bobo restaurants, and many shops. But we are just gonna cross the road here. I would always suggest that you cross where the green man, red man crossing is, if it's an extremely busy road, because if not, then you might end up crossing at the wrong time. We have to go down here. And we've just come from down there. Here's a pub. And there's another church over there. But that's not St. John's Church. I'm not sure what type of church that one is. You have a house that is really pretty coming up soon on the left. But I think they have some children, but I'm not sure. The house is beautiful the way that they have decorated it. But that's just further along on the left. For now, we just need to keep going straight. As you can see, a lot of people are out today on their bikes, which I think is a really nice thing. But I don't really have a bike. As you can see, that house is beautiful. But I don't know the people, so I'm not really going to show it much. We are just getting towards St. John's Church, where we need to cross over and then keep going. And then go down that road to the right. And then keep going straight up until a certain point. It's another busy road. Not as busy as some roads. It's still kind of busy, and this is St. John's Church. As you can see, it's a big church. It's a really great church to go, especially during the Sunday Mass at 12, where they sing hymns and it's supposed to be the children's Mass, but I find that it's really good for those with autism as well, because he explains things in a better way, and he doesn't just talk for 3 hours. Well, not for 3 hours, but for a very long time. As you can see, the church has a lot of flowers planted outside it. And then you have another church over there. But I generally go to St. John's Church, where Father McMahon is. We are gonna go down this road and keep going straight. There's a primary school here again. And as we come further along here, there's the Chiltern Green, and there's also a pub there. I've never really been inside. But it's just further along over there, where that building is ahead. I have been here many times before around Chiltern. It's a very great place to walk, especially if you go down Beach Road, where sometimes you have the Beach Road Festival, where the restaurants come out with food and the shops have a lot of things outside so you can see what's going on. And sometimes when it's bonfire night, the pub here has a firework display outside, and we have been here a couple of times, but due to my autism, I'm not really a fan of the cold or fireworks in general, but I like watching them from a distance. I just don't really like the noise, or I don't really like the cold. So standing there during like November watching fireworks is never my favorite thing to do, but I understand that other people may like fireworks. I'm just gonna cross the road here and keep going straight. You always have to be careful when crossing the road around here, because some of the cars just speed down the roads, but it's not as bad as the road that we took before, which I said was extremely busy. They're doing some works over there, so I apologise for the noise. You have to keep going down straight down here, and then from there you get to a certain point where the road leads towards Jackson's Boat. Over there you have a small type of park where they have some, which is kind of like a cemetery. You have graves on the floor. I don't really want to go there. Some of the roads here have very small pavements, so that's why I crossed over. But then I think I'm gonna have to cross back onto the left to be back onto the pavement properly. So we're just gonna keep going down straight, following the path until a certain point. We have another church here. Just there. And as you can see the graves here. I don't really like walking over there, because I don't think it's very right to walk on the graves of other people, because I find it very disrespectful. have another pub here. And then they're doing some builder mix there. Over there is Totem Water Park, but we're not really going there. We're just going to keep going until we get to Jackson's Boat. And if you keep going down there, there is a primary school again. So as you can see, there's a lot of primary schools in Totem. It's full of trees over there. It looks beautiful. If you want to go walking over there, you can. There are a lot of places around Totem where you can go walking. And around here there are a lot of houses. We're just getting to Totem Village. No, Totemville. Yes. Just a tiny part of Totem. Just kind of like a village. So, which is why I get confused. Totemville. Village, but it's a great place. As you can hear, you have people who walk their dogs around here along. And I'm just gonna cross the road here. Still, you can still see the primary school here. With a lot of the houses. As you can see, the houses are getting a lot bigger around here. We're just gonna keep going down here until we get to a certain point, which then we get to a part which is kind of like a field, and you just have to keep following the path until you get to Jackson's Boat. Just keep going straight. A lot of people live here, but I like to come here for walks because it's rather quiet. There aren't many people, so that makes it better. And as you can see, people put a lot of decorations outside of the houses. And here we're leaving the main path further along there, and we're gonna get to a certain point where it's no longer a path like concrete, it's more like muddy path, but I don't really mind. I've got my old shoes on, and if they get ruined, I can just switch shoes. So we need to go down there and just keep going straight. It's a public footpath, so everybody can walk down here. And we just need to keep following the path. So as you can see, the path goes towards the left, and then you just follow it round. It goes straight, I mean, and then the path goes towards the left. But it's not really too busy of a path. It's rather quiet here at the moment. And if you look down there, sometimes they have a firework display also over here. But usually that gate is closed. So I've not really seen many people walking there. And as you can see, the path is now very muddy. So if you're gonna come walking here, I would suggest that you wear trainers that you don't mind getting muddy. Especially not white trainers. And if it's gonna stop raining or you just feel better with it, I would wear a rain jacket if you're gonna walk a lot. So I'm trying to avoid this muddy part of the path as much as I can. But I don't really mind if these trainers get too muddy. I just don't want to take them into the house if they're muddy. As you can see here, you have a lot of like trees, and if you're not very good at walking, sometimes it can feel a bit like as if you're lost. But I know I'm not lost because I've done this before, and as long as you follow the path, you'll get to Jackson's boat. Don't try turning off the path. Don't go anywhere that you're not supposed to. Just keep to the path. The more you keep to the path, the better it is. As you can see here, it turns to a lot of fields. And you do have a path over here, but that's not a good path to walk again, so we're just gonna keep going straight. Hello? Again. No. Okay, so you just keep going straight down here. Keep going down until you get towards Jackson's boat. Once you get towards Jackson's boat, you will see the canal, and there will be a bridge which you can cross over to get there. But I'm just showing you the path that I'm taking from my eyes from this point on, because it's just better. It can be a bit scary walking down here if you've never done this path before. But I've been here before. So I hope people will come here and walk and not be too afraid on this part of the path. As you can see, it's very muddy. And there are a lot of parts of the path that you could go off, but that I wouldn't suggest because you'd just be going through nettles. So you can just keep going down straight and follow the path until a certain point. I would suggest that if you're going to walk a lot, that you wear comfortable shoes and that you look at the path before you need to go down it. As you can see, the path just goes straight towards the left, and then it takes you to a certain point and you see the canal. So As you can see, it's a lot of fields here, and I'm not going too close to them because I don't really like bees and wasps. I have a bit of a phobia of them, but I'm trying to get over that fear. So how can we get past this muddy pond? Well, there's only two ways. Number one, walk around it. And number two, freak out. Which I would rather just get past them. You can do this. I think anybody could pretty much do this walk, as long as you are good at walking, as long as you are able to walk, because I don't think you can really get past the gate at the front in a wheelchair, unfortunately. But maybe there is a different way of getting to Jackson's Boat which people can take. And as you can see, we're just walking. I'm really happy today. We're just gonna keep going straight. Yeah, the path seems kind of long, but it's not that bad, and we can do this. But I would suggest that you're really careful about where you put your feet, because as you can see, there's a lot of tree trunks and rocks and stuff on the floor. Some people do come here by bike, but I prefer walking. And also, my bike is a kid's bike, so I can't use it anymore. As you can see, we can see the bridge now, and the building next to it is Jackson's Boat. So it's been kind of a great walk so far, and as you can see, there's a lot of cyclists here. And this path takes you to a lot of different places. But we're just going to cross over the bridge and get to Jackson's Boat. And that's all. So as you can see, the bridge is a bit narrow, so we're going to wait for other people to come past. You can see the canal from up here, and it's really pretty. So there are a lot of dogs around here, as you can see today.
Cheers, mate. Oh, alright. Very well, yeah. We're in the... Oh.
So, did you enjoy the drink last night? Yeah, well, it was like...
This is Jackson's Boat. If you're not very good at walking down that path, you can always take this path. So you should probably be careful because it's very rocky and stony. I'm going to take my time going down. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.